And we simply exhale all that does not match, all that is holy. Now let's consecrate our breath as divine and sacred. It is a divine, sacred breath. We breathe it in. We let it pulsate through every organ, action, function, cell, and fiber of our being. Eradicating and transmuting, transforming anything that does not match all that is divine, sacred, and holy within us, physically or mentally, emotionally, spiritually, in any layer of consciousness, trapped or untrapped, known or unknown. Just let it go, what no longer serves, and be replaced with this idea of divine radiation, eradicating all that no longer serves for the highest and best good, all that does not match, all that is divine, sacred, and holy. Each inhalation is divine and healing. Each exhalation releases all that does not match the perfection of all that is divine and holy within. Anything known and unknown. Also see if you're willing to surrender all that no longer serves you through the soles of your feet, through the pores of your skin. Just let it all go. If it doesn't match all that is divine, sacred, and holy, bless and release, bless and release, bless and release. Just be sure, if you have not already done so, to return to just your normal breathing pattern. Easy inhalations, easy, deliberate, long exhalations. And without judgment, I'm simply going to allow for a question in the space. And if you're willing to explore it, see if anything comes up without forcing. Are there any parts within me still not explored? Are there any parts within me still not explored? Are there any parts to me I am willing to explore? Are there any parts to me I am willing to explore? Are there any parts to me that I'm still willing to explore? And if you're willing, are there any areas of unforgiveness within me that I am now willing to release and surrender? Are there any areas of unforgiveness within me that I am now willing to release and surrender? Are there any areas of unforgiveness within me that I am willing to release and surrender? So just allow for the next inhalation to be filled with gratitude, gratitude for any insights or revelation, praise for any healing, any demonstrations. Gratitude on the inhalations, gratitude on the exhalations. Bring our awareness and attention back to the physical. You may want to just slide your feet gently against the floor, releasing any remnants of all that was released. Gently just tap the fingertips together, bringing yourself back to this place and time. You may want to just gently rub each arm, closing the pores now from the release of everything that no longer serves us for our highest and best good. And when you're ready and in your own time, just allow for the eyelids to open if they're not already open. We continue to bless the sanctuary space as fertile ground and fertile soil for all who enter the doors to receive an individualized blessing and their highest and best good. Thank you for participating in the meditation portion of today's service. To each of you, I'm deeply thankful and profoundly grateful. Namaste.
Think of the person next to you. Think God loves you and I love you too. Then feel that love in the sanctuary. And in your mind, repeat after me. Come together, come together, we come together in the name of love. Morning, everybody. Person next to you, say I recognize a God in you. Feel the love in the sanctuary, and lift your voice, repeat after me. We come together, we come together, we come together in the name of love. We come together, we come together. Together in the name of love. From every walk of life, every creed and color, in kinship we unite, in honor of the love of each other. Take a look at the person next to you, say namaste, I bow to you. Love in the sanctuary. Lift your voice, repeat after me. Come together, come together, come together in the name of love. We come together, come together, we come together in the name of love. us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Here we stand on holy ground. Let us make a joyful sound. Hey, 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 everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Everybody, get up on your feet. See the light in everybody you meet. Let us be reminded of who we've come to be. We are love, we are one big family. Hey, hey. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place at the right time, just where I'm supposed to be. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here. 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 My soul is welcome. I want to hear you. Oh yeah, sound good. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome. Oh, my soul is welcome here. My soul is welcome here. I am getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. Getting a message loud and clear. My soul is welcome here.
Wow, beautiful. Thank you, Al. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our spiritual center in Redlands. Yay! We're so happy to have you here. Thank you to everyone joining us live in our beautiful sanctuary, and to those who follow us on Facebook Live and watch remotely on YouTube. My name is Ellen, and it is truly an honor and privilege to welcome you to our Sunday celebration service. We are a new thought, spiritual community, an all-inclusive experience to all the spiritual truths from all the world's religious traditions and spiritual paths. We focus on the philosophy of science of mind, which was developed in the early 20th century by writer and lecturer Reverend Dr. Ernest Holmes, who developed a fresh new way for us to look at ourselves and how we fit into our world. We honor all people from every background, all races, sexual orientations, gender expressions, and spiritual paths. Woo! Yay! Thank you, Holly. Isn't that beautiful? No matter who you are or where you are on your journey of faith, you are always welcome here. Yay, thank you for the clapping. If you are with us for the first time, please raise your hand and allow us to properly greet you. We are delighted to have all of you with us today. A gentle reminder to please silence your cell phones and place them safely away so you may participate more fully. Thank you.
My feet are in the earth. My heart is in the world. My spirit's in the sky. I am open. I am free. My feet are of the earth. My heart is of the world. My spirit's of the sky. I am open. I am free. My feet love the earth. My heart loves the world. My spirit loves the sky. I am open. I am free. I am open. Oh, I am free. I am open. Oh, I am free.
And so I invite you to breathe in the divine, sacred, and holy breath. Let's breathe that in together. And with our exhalation, release and surrender all that does not match, all that is divine, sacred, and holy. Just let it go with your exhalations. Let it go through the soles of your feet. Once again, we breathe in together all that is divine, all that is sacred, all that is holy. And we find this openness and freedom that Al was just singing about. See that vast expanse of openness and freedom. You are spiritually free, made perfect, made whole, made complete. You are a masterpiece in the divine. You are God's perfect masterpiece, made with nothing that can be added, nothing needed, nothing required. Can you accept that divinity and wholeness for yourself right here and right now? If so, just say, right where I am, God is. Right where I am, Spirit lives. Right where I am, the universal intelligence dwells. I am whole. I am complete. I am perfect. I am Spirit's masterpiece, in whom Spirit is well pleased. This is the truth, and it feels like a completed service. Just knowing that truth, if you could accept that for yourself this day, if you could walk around knowing this and proclaiming this as true and so, then indeed the service can be complete for today. Because you're free to be you, you're free to be me, we're free to be. That is today's talk title. And so as we always do when we're together, we speak a word of blessing for ourselves and all those who have called and contacted our prayer ministries. So please say your own names out loud in the sanctuary space, Brother Mark. And now all those who you hold in prayer this day, whoever is on your heart, just say their names out loud in the sanctuary space. Ed, Snowball, Buddy, Edna, Gabe. Chitjian family, Bachin family, Gomez family. All the nephews and nieces, Gigi and Derek, Alec, his girlfriend, Clayton and his James and his. We also have been asked to hold in our prayers from Ukraine the following: Alexander, for his highest good. He is recovering from a serious condition due to a lung disease. Vasily, for the highest good and an easy road to the treatment that he's receiving abroad. For Vladimir, for peace and the highest good. For Olga Rakova, for strength of spirit and wisdom. So we see each is whole, complete, and perfect. Nothing missing, lacking, needing, or wanting. We see the same truth is so for Joy Ann Traeger, who's currently in hospice, so that they may feel safe to take whatever necessary steps are to find peace and completion from the physical and the earthly realm. This is a prayer request from her daughter, Lisa O'Neill. So we bless them, we bless the families. We see them as Spirit made them, see them with holy eyes and divine sight, that nothing missing, lacking, needing in each and any of these. They're a masterpiece. No matter what we see in the physical, there's an eternal. No matter what we see in the physical, there's a divine wholeness that lies beyond each. Are you feeling that with me? And so together we know we have two or more gathered, and so that in the spirit realm, miracles are ordinary, and I'm calling them forth right here and right now. I'm proclaiming that all of these people, starting with ourselves and all whom we have named, will receive the energetic frequency that Anne has mentioned that she offers our center, even watching remotely. Like, where did that come from? Spirit that knows everything, knows the last word of this prayer even before it is uttered, has never forgotten, forsaken any prayers. All prayers are done properly. All prayers are spoken correctly. All are answered with a yes, yes, yes. You are the beloved in whom Spirit is well pleased. And for this knowing and the blessing of this service as it continues to unfold with the magnificent, multi-talented Al Yankee, with the incredible Tech David, with our board meeting that will happen later. I'm blessing it all. I'm going to name it good and very good. And I know that CRS Redlands is a divine idea in the mind of Spirit that has survived and thrived for 70 plus years, and I'm calling it forth to survive and thrive for another 70 plus years. Nothing that is heretofore blocked or hindered, deferred, denied, or delayed. Any expression of the highest and best good has no more power. See it eliminated, vanquished with me back to the nothingness, back to the ethers of the nothingness from where it came. And it's instead washed over right here, right now, with divine, radiant, healing, wholeness, grace, love, mercy, joy, and peace. Can you feel it? Yes. Then we simply breathe it in together. We allow it to be, and I invite you to say it together with me, and so it is. All right, thank you, everyone. I'll introduce myself just a little bit later, just to make sure everybody knows who I am. This is Ellen. Come on up to do today's reading. And I know you have it prepared, and I may hum along with you. We shall see. And if you have anything to add instrumentally, you may.
All right, so this is an oldie but a goodie, Marlo Thomas and Friends. And I hope you like it. There's a land that I see where the children are free, and I say it ain't far to this land from where we are. Take my hand, come with me, where the children are free. Come with me, take my hand, and we'll live in a land where the river runs free, in a land through the green country, in a land to a shining sea, and you and me are free to be you and me.
Good. Keep going.
I see a land bright and clear, and the time's coming near when we'll live in this land, you and me, hand in hand. Take my hand, come along, Lend your voice to my song. Come along, take my hand, sing a song.
For a land where the river runs free, for a land through the green country,
for a land to a shining sea,
and
for a land where the horses run free, and you and me are
free to be you and me. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ellen. Thank you, Al. It was perfect. I love when we do things without rehearsing, and Gilman's like face. You have to see Gilman's face. It's like, he's our music director. And he's like, oh, this is why we have rehearsals. All right, where are we? What are we doing next? Pre-talk song, Al.
I wish you peace, wish you joy, wish you love, 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 love. I wish you faith in yourself to reveal all that you've come here to be. Love is my choice, love is my decision, love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. I wish you strength, wish you courage, wish you love, 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 love. I wish you purpose, create all your dreams and go conspire with the light of your life. Love is my choice. Love is my decision. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. Your answer to eternity, always deep inside you. Freedom of expression is yours to choose or hide. Love is my choice. Love is my decision. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my choice. Love is my decision. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion.
Ladies and gentlemen, the multi-talented Al Yankee. That was beautiful. Al, that's an original of yours, right? Is that your music?
Jamie Lula.
Jamie Lula. Okay, thank you. Jamie is very talented as well. I prefer Al Yankee.
Well, thank you. Jamie just got the, he's music director at North Hollywood. CSI.
North Hollywood. Oh, very
yeah,
good.
he just got the gig.
He's so talented.
This week, yeah.
So talented. So good morning, everybody. Are you feeling good? I'm so glad to see you all. It's always a miracle, isn't it, when we're all together? And I'm grateful for that. So when I say and we sing, free to be you and me, what kind of comes up for you? I'm going to make my way to this. Free to, did anybody else grow up with that? It's Marlo, in the 70s, it's Marlo Thomas and Friends. And it was beautiful. Probably you would change some things now, right? You'd update it now. What comes up when I say free to be you and me? It's also Pride Month, started, right, all June, which is really should be Pride Year. It should be anything anybody celebrates, you can celebrate it all year. Free to be you and me. There's just nothing. You had your quote from Dolly Parton. Did you memorize it? Okay, I'm going to ask you to read this because it must be on theme for and why else wouldn't we quote Dolly Parton?
The truth is, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment.
Can you go slower?
I can. Yes, I can. The truth is, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment.
Did everybody soak that in? I feel like the ushers can come forth now, and the service is concluded. Did anybody have anything else to add to that? Free to be you and me. A lady with her hand up.
No more identity crises.
No, did you say no more identity crises? Yeah. Okay, good. So the idea of no more identity crisis, what was happening even in the meditation today was, are there parts left of us that we still haven't explored? And Anne said, always. It's possible. A couple things came up for me, I'll share. But what about from you? Like, we're never on earth, right? We're always on purpose. What I'm trying to say is you're never too many days old to experience, and age doesn't mean anything in spirit. What's still left for us to explore about our own selves? Yeah, whatever you want. Is it creativity? Is it to sing a song? I may do some lyrics later that'll make our music director wince. That's fine. Lady with the hand up.
Living without judging ourselves.
Living without judging ourselves. What a gift. Free to be you and me. Sir, with your hand up.
The ability to release the past.
The ability to release the past. And I really don't know where that came from in the meditation either. It was, are there any areas of unforgiveness that I'm willing to release and surrender now? Because I don't know that we can be so free to be you and me, and we can experience the openness and the freedom that Al sings about, the Jamie Lula song. I don't know that we could really do that when we're shackled down and chained down with the burdens of the life or the judgments of other or even the disappointments of other. They can be the closest people to us sometimes. That maybe wish they had this, or that you were that, or that you were less this and less that. And it's painful, isn't it, when you're... I can remember some things I was told, and I was like, wow. I don't know that anything ruder could ever have been said. Like, yeah, you could come in this with us, but just don't talk. Don't talk, and just don't talk, because this person's friends are going to be there. Just don't talk. Really? How did I end up in that car? To go, unless it was to awaken myself to this, to be able to talk about it right now. How could I be free to be me if I'm not allowed to talk? I saw a hand go up. Sir.
Seems like our highest and best good is best served to be ourselves.
Our highest and best good can be best served to just be ourselves. Okay, I'm fair. I'm good with that. And I'm going to go to some quotes and some things that I brought and see. But are you on the track with me on what this idea could be about free to be you and me? Because part of it, we're in a climate now where I don't really want to talk about anything political. So the only way that I had to get through today was to say it's spiritual freedom. It's expressive freedom. Oh, and then I think I've said this from here before, but I witnessed an incredible thing about free to be you and me. It was in a warehouse store in Temecula. I was working, and this really tall guy walks in, young, probably in the 30s, with the biggest wedge heels you've ever seen in your life, and just used the aisle like it was a runway. And I mean, literally, people's mouths drop. I mean, we're out in the boondocks, and they use that aisle. I don't know if they're practicing for something, because
It was specific wedge shoes, like a sandal. It's dangerous looking, like they were not like 1 inch. They had to be 4 or 5 inch. And that person took, like I'm looking for my runway, but you get the idea? It was like RuPaul's Drag Race. It was like, I'm gonna do it right now because it feels good. Boom, boom.
And I'm just going to read the forward poetry. I think it would fall in line beautifully for today. It is called Caterpillar, Caterpillar. I've read it before, it's been years ago, and it wasn't published then when I read it at the center. Caterpillar, caterpillar, don't you know you are divine? To cling to the branch is potential passed by. You search and search for food and find, yet the image of flying catches you by surprise. Brushing it off, you search some more for purpose and love, but this is only found at your core. To transform your wings, you must go within and love the caterpillar fiercely for the butterfly to win. Love, you see, this is the greatest energy on earth. When you finally become it, you will witness your rebirth. Love is not a saying, it is a language spoken inside. It moves the blood through your veins and is the reason you're alive. Love is the energy that creates worlds and transcends time. Only love can create, for love is the divine. Heaven is waiting for its chance to dwell as earth, waiting for the butterfly, knowing the caterpillar is first. Caterpillar, caterpillar, it's all up to you. To unfold the butterfly, your divinity you must choose.
Thank you so much. All right. What's the title of the book?
Okay, so my book is called Become the Butterfly, A Spiritual Involution. It's available everywhere, Amazon, Barnes & Noble. My company I started is Involution of Mind. I published my book through my company. We have a website, involutionofmind.com, and you can connect with me there. I miss you all dearly, and it is wonderful to be back. The work that you do here, Mark, is so important, and I just really wish that more people would cultivate peace within themselves and just carry it out in their community and through the world. Like, that is so powerful what you do here, and it has meant the world to me. So thank you.
All right, and you can spread the word on your social media too, right? You can click share. All right, so I think most people know my name, Brother Mark. I'm a practitioner emeritus. I just want to make sure, if I didn't know everybody, that you knew I did this work for more than 20 years. I was trained 1996 to 2000 with Reverend Dr. Michael Beck within Agape, and then we worked in various centers in Southern California. Okay, so thank you. It's always good to see Ann, and I guess Ann watches remotely too, so that's cool. So, are you guys ready for some quotes? I got Alice Walker, who's an author, activist, and poet, says, "No person is your friend who demands your silence or denies your right to grow." From Harvey Milk, who was, I believe, assassinated in 1978, San Francisco city supervisor. "It takes no compromise to give people their rights. It takes no money to respect the individual. It takes no political deal to give people freedom. It takes no survey to remove repression." From Laverne Cox, "We are not what other people say we are who we know ourselves to be, and we are what we love." From A.J. Willingham on CNN, "I've been thinking about the difference between tolerating and celebrating. When you tolerate someone, it's as if you're forcing yourself to acknowledge they exist. But when you celebrate someone, you're letting them know you actively appreciate their existence. They bring something valuable to the world just by being them." So there's two things that I want to share. One I'm going to go to because it's the safest one. Dr. Tracy Brown is a practitioner and was I believe received an honorary doctorate in the Dallas CSL, and wrote this amazing prayer treatment, which I want to break down as part of the talk today. And it was inspired by this thing called you, page 64, Holmes. When a problem confronts you, take it into the silence of your consciousness. Instead of thinking of the problem, think of the answer. God does not have problems, therefore the divine mind is the answer to every human problem. Principles never have problems. Problems are solved by bringing them under the control of principles. The problem is solved as the principle flows through it to the correct answer. Does anybody capture that? It's also in our teaching symbol, which is open at the top. It's a tilde, spirit, soul, body. So everything is in spirit, right? And what's in our unconscious mind creates our demonstrations that are our life. So if Holmes wants to know what any of us thinks about ourselves, our lives are like a motion picture of the thoughts and the beliefs behind our thoughts. It's like, what do we really believe? Not what we say what we believe, but what do we truly at our core believe? And that's the manifest expression of our life. So if we ever want to change it, we're the editor. Just say to yourself, I am my own best editor. And he would say, are you? All right. Are you? Yes. Cool. All right. So now this is the writing from Dr. Tracy Brown. I'm going to go kind of fast because I think you know a lot of this, but it's deep, and each one can be an affirmation, so I'll take some of them and we'll do them as affirmations. Do you like the idea, too, of when there's an issue that we go to the answer? And then Holmes would say, our teaching would say, get in the energetic frequency of the answer. So if I'm experiencing poverty or lack of cash, I have to get into the flow of what it's like to be full of cash, right? From my expected and unexpected sources of good. Take a bath in the cash, right? Do you get what I'm saying? If I'm experiencing unwellness or have a prognosis that I don't want to accept or a diagnosis I don't want to accept, I have to get into and roll with my divine health and my perfect harmony and wholeness. Okay, so you guys are with me. There's only one source for life. There's only one example for perfection. The source is invisible and infallible. This source is silent and creates all sound from itself. This source is still, and all movement comes from it. This source is formless, yet it uses itself to fill up everything it creates. This source is empty and still uses its intelligence to answer every question and solve every equation. Everybody got that much? I have been made by the source. I am one of an infinite number of ways it expresses itself. I am made in its spiritual image and likeness. It is expressing and evolving itself in me, as me, and through me. I cannot be separated from it in any way or at any time. So when I forget this truth and begin to live, I have a question that cannot be answered, or I convince myself that the solution to a problem may not be available to me. I stop. I remember. I believe. And I trust. I focus on the answer, not the problem. I accept that every humanly created problem has a spiritually ordained solution. I stop and pray. I stop and breathe. I stop and meditate. I just stop. Do you guys like it so far? And I want to add, I've said many times from here, to practice the pause, right? The idea of just pausing. And when earlier somebody talked about judging or shame, when Anne spoke of shame, we can practice this as a spiritual practice. If we're tempted to judge, like when we were in the warehouse store with the wedges, if I was tempted to judge, wouldn't it be better for me just to go to neutral and pause? Like I could catch myself judging. Even, this is going to sound even deeper than I thought I'd go. I bet you that's how I survived the car ride when I was told not to talk or say anything to anybody where they were going. It's just by practicing the pause, right? I didn't really know I was doing that at the time, but I didn't say anything. Because I think sometimes we're smarter than we look. You're going to know when somebody comes at you with something, if you say something else, it's going to be pouring a little gasoline on that, right? Somebody's going to see a candle, you're just, like, do I want to escalate this into is this really what I want to create? And I'm not saying it's not painful, and I'm not saying that I'm not ashamed to even tell you the story. I'm saying that I'm telling you the story because it matches the topic perfectly. And for me, I was probably just practicing a pause. You can even pretend you really didn't hear that. You want to say it in the mic?
I think when you were pausing.
Hold on one sec. Nobody can hear you when you're watching it back.
Whenever you were pausing, you were putting yourself in an observing mode and taking yourself out of, it, like being in it and feeling all of it. You just immediately went into your spirit and pulled back, and you went into observer mode, and then you were able to choose what next. What do I want to feel next?
Very good. Thank you. Right. So this idea of pausing, as Anna's saying, is giving you the power. It's keeping the power with me. It's keeping the power with you. Like, did that really happen? Because, I mean, it could even escalate when you say something like, what do you mean? Did you really mean to say that to me? You're like the firstborn son? Hello? Like, who are you talking to? Willis? What you talking about, Willis? What? And then you could do the neck roll, the eye roll, but it's not worth it sometimes. Sometimes we just do the pause, right? All right. So I'm going to go through the rest of the reading. I put it's right on. It's exactly what you're just saying. I put the human ego in a safe little container and open to a greater truth. I smile with joy because I remember I don't have to figure out anything on my own. My God is bigger than any problem. My God is bigger than any fear. My God is bigger than any confusion. My God is bigger than any shame my human experience might be offering. Boom. I trust there's an answer within reach. It is always available, so I ask, I listen, I reposition my energy. I love that. Let's say it together. I reposition my energy. Do you? I can choose to reposition my energy. Will you? Can you? All right. I trust there's an answer within reach. It's always available, so I ask, I listen, I reposition my energy. Align with the one source of life. This has worked in my past. It is working now. It always works. There's no other truth. Did you guys catch it? So I'm going to just read a few of them as affirmations, and we'll see how that feels. I'm going back to this repositioning of energy because it's so good. I reposition my energy. Let's do that again. I reposition my energy, if you believe it. That sounded awful. You're like, I reposition my energy. I reposition my energy to align with the one source of all life. Better. Do you? All right, and I'm going to do a couple more things and we'll hit the ending. Did you like her reading?
Yes.
Good. There's another thing that really moved me today. I was listening to, you ever listen to songs sometimes when you're getting ready on loop? I say, and then Alexa gets confused. I say, I wanted her just to rewind, and she repeats. And I got in the shower and it was like 12 times. But there's a most magnificent song. I think I'll do maybe a whole talk about it one time. It's called A Deeper Love. And it's Ricky Byers. It's R-I-C-K-I-E, last name B-Y-A-R-S. And I think I might save some of the lyrics for later. I'm not sure. Because both musicians are here. We don't have all of it together. But I want to read a little bit about it. Can I do that? And then we're going to do a whole entire Sunday with whichever musician may be moved to learn it first, or I'll put it on the calendar somehow. So it says something like this. Some have asked me about my glow. Now follow this with what I'm saying, because when you really are free to be you and me, you're going to sparkle. You're going to glow. Do you know what I'm saying? So these lyrics got me. Some have asked me about my glow. Say they want to know why I move the way I do. Is there someone special in my life, or have I found that love so true? They just don't know. No, they just don't know. I found a deeper love, the deepest love that one can find. I found a love so free, God revealed itself to me. Spirit is so real, and it's a deep love that I feel. Some have asked me what's changed in my life. Did I buy something new? Or did I win some kind of prize? I found a real love. Spirit is, I got that wrong. Always beginning, Spirit is my closest friend, always beginning, and it has no end. They just don't know, no, they just don't know. That I found a deep love, a deeper love, the deepest love that one can find. I found a love so free, God revealed itself to me. Spirit is so real, and it's a deep love that I feel. And then it asks some questions. Did I win some kind of prize? No, I'm seeing with brand new eyes. Did I meet that special friend? No. I found a real love within. I'm going right with God's love. I'm stepping out on my faith. This is a brand new day. And there's nothing in my way. And all I can say is that I found a deeper love, the deepest love that one can find. I found a love so free, God reveals itself to me. Spirit is so real, and it's a deeper love, a deep love. It's a deeper love that I feel. Whew. So like when you do the work, I don't know if you like caught some of the lyrics, that there's nothing in my way. It's because you did the work in whatever workshops, classes, trainings. You did the work to do the unforgiveness work, to no longer be shackled in fear or doubt or worry and a sense of dread or shame. You did the work. That's what can make you free. All right. And I'm going to go to a close. And I think, let me just scan to make sure I didn't need to say something else. Ellen wanted us to all be reminded that this is the 7th Sunday after Easter. Okay, so it's the Pentecost. It's a pivotal event in Christian history and theology. It celebrates the gift of the Holy Pentecost Spirit, the birth of the church, and the ongoing presence of God in the lives of believers. It has Jewish roots in the festival of Shavuot, which was originally a harvest festival that took place 50 days after Passover. Over time, Shavuot also became a commemoration of God living the law, which is the 10 Commandments, to Moses on Mount Sinai. All right. My pleasure. And now, I'm going to do, it's kind of a long ending. If you want to play something, you could. Al, it's up to you. It's one of my favorite people who post on Facebook. If you want to look her up, I think she's a brilliant poet. Talia Hunter. Do you like Talia? It's Tahlia Hunter. I haven't read it from a long time from here at Talia. I could do it every day. I could read it every week. And she was inspired for this. It was an original piece by Marcus Fist. It's Pfiste. It's called The Rainbow Fish. You might already know it, or just it's very connected to everything that was just happened. So will you bear with me? And I close with this. The fish who was rainbow. Once there was a fish with beautiful rainbow scales, who was considered the most beautiful fish in the sea. But deep down, he felt unloved. Ever since he was young, the rainbow fish had been told by all the other fish, "You are too beautiful. You are too colorful. You're too shiny." And this made the rainbow fish sad. And so one day, the rainbow fish had a bright idea. Maybe if I shine a little bit less, then I will be loved, he thought to himself. And so the rainbow fish removed one scale. And now he blended in much better. With every other fish in the sea. But something still didn't feel right to him. Deep down inside, yes, the other fish seemed slightly nicer and friendlier to him than before, and felt less uncomfortable in his presence. But the rainbow fish thought sadly, all the other fish are so beautiful in their own unique way. I wish that they could see their own beauty. And I wish they could see that my beauty takes nothing away from their own. And so slowly and bravely, the rainbow fish gathered back each scale he had ever removed from his life. Until he was his beautiful, bright, shiny, and colorful self once again, and was shining just as brightly as before. At first, the other fish were shocked. Who are you to look so beautiful, they asked. Who are you to look so colorful? And who are you to shine so brightly? But the rainbow fish simply smiled gently and continued swimming along his merry way. But there was one small change that he made. Whenever the rainbow fish had the choice, he could find something to appreciate or admire in the other fish, perhaps the shape of their fins or the texture of their scales. But many times there was something to appreciate that had nothing to do with how they appeared, how gracefully they glided through the ocean, or how peacefully their presence was. And slowly over time, many of the other fish began to recognize that all the beauty they ever saw in the rainbow fish was really a reflection of their own. And by shining brightly, he was giving them permission to do the same. And this made the rainbow fish happy. But not all the fish did. Some fish still felt unhappy when they saw him. Some fish still made mean remarks when they saw him shining. You're too beautiful. You're too colorful. You're too shiny. And this troubled the rainbow fish. But deep down he knew this was not his fault, and he was not responsible for making the other fish feel more comfortable or beautiful by shining less. And perhaps one day they would discover this too. And this gave the rainbow fish comfort. And then one day, the rainbow fish met another small fish who he had never seen before, who was just as colorful as him. The small fish said, "I've never worn my rainbow scales before. Ever since I was a little fish, I've been afraid of fully shining and showing my true colors. But now that I've met a beautiful rainbow fish like you, who's not afraid of shining and being seen and looking different, I too have learned to embrace my beauty. Thank you for teaching me that there's no such thing as being too beautiful. Thank you for teaching me that there's no such thing as being too colorful. Thank you for teaching me that there's no such thing as being too shiny. None of those things exist. And thank you for teaching me to help the other fish see their beauty by seeing my own. And this made the rainbow fish happy. The words are by Talia Hunter, adapted from and inspired by The Rainbow Fish by Marcus Fist.
Love is my choice. Love is my decision. Love is my voice. Love is my religion. Love is my religion. Love is my position. When I reposition,
Offering?
yeah.
Okay, so now it's time for our conscious giving. The same portal from which we receive is the same portal from which we give. So I invite you to become even more generous givers. Once you do your original tithes, if you'd like to tithe extra, the Lucite box today is for music programs, our live music programs. So please donate generously to all the general fund and to the live music. So if you believe the affirmation, you can bless your gifts, your tithes, your offerings, and say it with me. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great work in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. And so it is.
Thank you for giving. Thank you for receiving. And thank you for being who you are. Thank you for breathing. And thank you for believing. And thank you for being who you are. The universe is flowing with love that's ever growing. You are the vessel of that love. So thank you for caring, and bless you for your sharing. Thank you for being who you are.
Thank you. So let's just raise our hands to our offering, knowing that our community and those of us on live streaming have given what they have given to bring this center to do all the magical things that we do in our community. And so it is. And now, the announcements. Thank you to Eileen and to all of those who volunteered and worked to set up and coordinate yesterday's metaphysical fair. We appreciate you. Yes. Audrey and Barbara and Jean and Richard, Peggy and Ed Dollar, and who lent the hands to make it a great success. It was really a great success. Join us Monday night, June 16th, from 6 to 9 p.m. in person, here in the sanctuary for the book club, the study of Tao Te Ching? Tao Te Ching? Tao Te Ching. Tao Te Ching by Jim Crump. I'll let Jim pronounce that when you're here.
Tao Te Ching.
There you go. Today is our board meeting. We'll be starting at 11:45. For those of you who would like to become a board member and serve on the trustees, let me know. I already have one person who has offered. Thank you. And please feel free to attend and see how the meeting runs and follow along with the agenda. You're also invited. Before I do that, there's also a flyer that everyone can have. There's an International Yoga Day that our center and also Cherie Deshawn is putting on. And any of you who would like to join on the 21st of June, it's a Saturday, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. So it's going to be passed around by Jean, and thank you for that. And I want to just share something very personal and very special that happened yesterday at the Metaphysical Fair for me. You know, it's amazing what this little center does and brings these beautiful people that have these gifts to be able to share with all of us. And what I received yesterday from two individuals, by the way, was to be Ed. That Ed needs to be Ed. And as long as I allow Ed to be Ed, the healing in my body will get greater and greater. And I wanted to share that with all of you because that's in all of us. That secret that I just shared with you is within you. And we never have to ask, and we don't have to be concerned, because the power of God is within us always. And the other thing I learned is that even though it's sad when we have a family or a loved one leave the physical world, they're with us. They're with us more than we think. And I was told to call upon them as our angels and as our guides, and they will be there. And they also said to me that they will deliver signs that will be revealed to us. So as many of you know, our little buddy left the physical earth. And I'll just share this quick story. So he was a dog. I consider Buddy a person. He barks. But what happened is, every year for years, Buddy had a special place that he would lay in the sun, and he would, in the backyard. And one day, Mark, after I came back from something, Mark said, Ed, you've got to come and see this. You got to come and see this. And in our master bedroom, we could see where Buddy would lay, the exact spot, and there was a feather, a white feather. And that night it was windy and it rained, and the next day the feather was still there. So let us not fret when those who we love leave us. Let us celebrate when they send us these messages. And one little last story. So I was listening to some music this morning, and you all know that my sister had passed 2 years ago. And Edna. And I was listening to some some kind of 40s, 50s music for my dad, some early 60s. And all of a sudden, a mix came up. And We Are Family, which was my sister's song. And so, of course, that was her saying, son, I love you. I'm here with you. And Buddy and Scarlett and Rosie and Tess and all the other beautiful creatures are with me. We're just dancing. So remember that. Look around for the little things that our friends and family members and our living creatures that are our friends tell us. They could be in the sky. They could be as we're walking. And see, I never told Mark that every morning Buddy and I would walk around the community and we would pick up feathers. And I said, Buddy, this is an angel. So that's what Buddy left me. So remember that. I just want us to be joyful and know that there is goodness no matter what is going on in our world today. We can rise above, and we embrace everyone here. So remember, as we end with this song, that look around and know you are loved, because we're all a family. So with that, I invite you for the closing song to open the doors and to rise up and celebrate our lives together.
I used to think I'd always be alone, separate, misunderstood. And I spent my days in quiet desperation, but on the outside, things looked good. Then I discovered the error of my thinking, the lie at the base of all my fears. So simple that it turned my world around. Oh, why did it take so many years? Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open. Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am knowing with my mind wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. I am walking with my eyes wide open, wide open. There is no separation, no matter what it looks like. No separation, no matter what they say. No separation except what I imagine. And I imagine it's gone away. All right, now you. Walking. Now I am walking with my eyes wide open. I am loving with my heart wide open. Wide open. Wide open. Wide open.
Thank you, Al Yankee. Thank you, everyone.